I take you, Brad, to be the guy that like, you're just like, I'm just going to do it. You're just a doer instead of just I know you think about it, but I feel like you're a lot like, hey, let's just try it out. Let's do it. Like you'll start a business. You're not afraid of what could happen. And I feel like some of us were held back because we're like, oh, what if it doesn't work? Or what if this doesn't work?
It's a learning experience. So yeah. I saw some people post some comments about, I'm waiting to have some extra money to do this. Spend a couple $100, save a couple $100, throw a simple call ad out there, get a lead, and go talk to a business owner. Because the bottom line is, until you start doing that, it's not going to happen anyway.
It's so true.
This $3K deal I just popped, the way that I got this deal was by listening to 4 business owners in a row that failed, that didn't work. But I didn't get discouraged by that. I just went to the next one. Lo and behold, the one that I landed was somebody I gave free leads to a year ago. They ghosted me. I built a second site just for them, and then they ghosted me. It's like, you got to be kidding me. But next thing I know, I'm getting an email in my inbox. It was cryptic. All it said was advertising. What ended up happening is they were drafting an email and they ended up sending me the draft instead of the finished email. And I'm getting this email. I'm like, what the hell is, it's been a year since I've talked to these people and here they are in my inbox. So I called him, had a 5-minute conversation. I got more information from that 5-minute conversation. And then I put together a screencast based on all the training I've gotten out of Nick's course. I knew I wasn't going to give them free leads again. I've already done that. No reason to do that again. That's why they came back, because they remembered my leads were good and they made money. I thought, okay, I'm not giving them free leads. I'm just going to go in for the kill right now. I sent them the credit card authorization form and a screencast. Here it is. This is it. Either fill it out or go away. I'm not dealing with it again. I'm not starting over with you. You know? But the beauty of it is I knew the market. So sometimes we get bogged down, and I mean, I've got 40 sites. I'm jumping to the one closest to popping. That's where I'm spending my time. I've got 4 or 5 going at a time where any one of them could pop with a business owner that's already on the hook. You know, I'm waiting for the right sign to close. So I'm busy in that area. Well, this is one that was just back in the background. Wasn't even focusing on it. And that's the thing, you know, sometimes we get busy and we're focused in other areas and we got stuff going on. You know, I've seen people post things about, well, should I just get rid of that website and move on? Hell no. What's your carrying cost? $30, $20, $10? I don't know. I don't even know what it is anymore, but just leave it out there, let it stew, and eventually something may come of it.
Someone's going to see your side. It's not like it's going to go to waste. I mean, sometimes if your due diligence is terrible, but if you're doing everything right and you're going slow, sometimes it's just like you need to get out of your funk. Sometimes we get so focused on one website and we can't find a business owner. I'm just as bad because you get so emotional to one website and you're like, no, like this is my oldest one. I want to sell it. And then you don't. But the best thing you could do is just stop doing it and go get a new one. Try that one, get a deal, and then come back to it.
Exactly. There's more to be made. Just move to where the money is.
It's exactly right.
You know, once you get that fast money coming in, it makes it a whole lot easier to go back and look at the things that might be able to be brought back up. I mean, yeah, the due diligence was terrible for this because it's an extremely expensive market. But, you know, having played in it now for a year, I understood that. And I knew who the players were. So when I got on the phone with this guy, I'm talking to him about who's the big guy in the neighborhood. He knows who the big guy is. I know who the big guy is. So all I did in the screencast is compare him to the big guy and showed him how badly he was being dwarfed by everything this bigger company was doing. Yeah. And I'm like, look, if you want to get in the game, it's going to cost some money. The beauty of this $3,000 deal is the call was talking about $5,000. We spent most of the time talking about how he needs to be spending $5,000. Well, he let it slip that he's already done that a couple of times. So there's no question in my mind. He's on a 6-month deal at $3,000. At the end of that 6 months, it's immediately going to $5,000. Immediately. Yeah. And he already knows it. We've already talked about it. So that's all from knowing your market.